Alright, attempt number 4 or 5, because it's I either made videos too long, I forgot something, or just plain old had the volume too loud on my mic. I don't care. Anyway, this is patch 5.0.4, and this is how you play Frost for leveling. You couldn't get the hang of it, it's probably because you don't understand the concepts. It is better than Arcane. Arcane is mainly one target at a time. It's very hard to kite with Arcane if you don't know what you're doing, and you won't get as many targets dead in the amount of time that you will with Frost. So main things to understand and know. We're going to be using Frost Nova, Ring of Frost, and the Pet Freeze to keep the targets snared and slowed and at a distance. And we're going to use Cone of Cold to slow them if they get too close so that we can blink and jump away. But every time that they're frozen on one of the targets, we are going to be using a Frostbolt Ice Lance to be able to get our shatter off and get our maximum DPS. When we are running from them and we don't have any of our freezes up, which is very rarely, we'll be using Ice Flows to be able to run and get in a couple extra Frostbolts so that our DPS is never hindered, meaning we won't end up leaving one target alive for too long. We will get that target down as fast as we can. So, pay attention, watch, learn, and be ready. Also, a little note beforehand, keep up Molten Armor at all times. It is a damage reduction of 6% for physical damage, and critical strike chance is increased by 5%, so keep that up at all times. And I do not use Icy Veins, because Icy Veins, I don't really need it, but if you do need it, it's a good quick, like, couple second difference for getting the target down. It's basically increased spell haste, but we're not going to use it for this video. And I don't use Frostbolt, Frostfire Bolt, because I don't know if they still have the glyph for it to make it proc once in a while the instacast, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, here we go. We're going to up Ice Barrier, so that Ice Barrier is refreshed after we pull our targets and ready to be reused. And we're going to pull with Ice Lance, so that we can get them from a distance. Always as a mage, be cautious of what you're running around by, because you could run into some mushrooms that'll destroy your blink. So you don't want that to happen. Anyway, we're gonna open up.
That's still recharging.
Frostbolt, Ice Lance. Wait till they're all close together. Pet Freeze. Frostbolt, Ice Lance to finish off that one. Gotta slow the others. And if that one wasn't dead, we definitely just killed him.
That's still recharging.
I want to use Icy Flows so that I can cast a couple Frostbolts. I didn't re-up Ice Barrier like I should have, but I'm gonna blink over here and put down Ring of Frost. It does have an instant coalesce, but it does have a cast time now that requires you to cast it and put it down, and so it's almost the same way as it used to be. It used to be instant cast before, and then you could
That's still recharging.
then you could wait for it to coalesce, and anything that ran into it got caught, but now it's an instant coalesce, and because of that, it's a lot better. Plus the cooldown's been reduced. It used to be 2 minutes on the cooldown, now it's every 30 seconds. But as you can see, it's basically just freeze, Frostbolt, Ice Lance, freeze, Frostbolt, Ice Lance. It's all very repetitive, and just keeping up on your shatter effects will be the main difference in how you take down your targets while you're killing a group. Couple things to remember: always keep up Ice Barrier. Evocate if you need help. If ever Ice Barrier was on cooldown and Blink was on cooldown, and you're trying to survive and they might have just dropped your Ice Barrier, you know that you have a couple seconds left before the others get up. Ice blocking is not just good for stopping a lot of damage done to you, it's also good for a CD resetter. There's 2 seconds left on it, so I know that instantly I can come out and blink away, and within 3 seconds time I could freeze a target there and re-up my Ice Barrier. So Ice block can be used, can be utilized more than just for saving your life at the last second. I don't think you are. Nope, you're not glyph for Evo at your level. You're glyph for the blink, I take it. Yep. Anyway, that's basically it in a nutshell. As long as you keep them at a range, keep them frozen, get your shatters off, always be moving. You don't really want to let them get close on you, and if they do get close, Cone of Cold blinks, because you want to keep far enough away that you can get your pet freeze off, cast your frost bolts, and so on. So definitely get the hang of it, get used to it. You will kill more targets as Frost than you will with Arcane, because Arcane's slow. Snares only one target at a time. If you switch it to another target, it will drop off the first target, so you can't really kite multiple targets in Arcane like you can with Frost. So that's the skinny of it, man. Hope you enjoy, and I hope you get used to it, because it really is one of the best leveling specs for Mage in accordance with maximum survivability, maximum damage ability, and maximum maneuverability, because with ice flows now you can just keep going and casting your frost bolts as you go. So you should never be not be getting off your big hits. So that's basically it. And even if you sat on one target real quick, just freeze, shatter, freeze. Pet's doing damage, of course, at all times. Shatter, and dead. So just pay attention, learn the rotation, and you will be level 85 and playing Frost like a champ before you know it. Alright, man.